Yo, my name is SYAFIQ from 5 Haitham. My matric number is 17012. Okay, so we are gonna talk about, yes, I, NAIM and HAQEEM. So we are gonna talk about what we need to talk about. Okay, here is the topic. Okay, I understand. We are gonna talk about the BOD. So what is BOD? BOD is the biochemical oxygen demand. So biochemical oxygen demand is the amount of oxygen consumed by bacteria and other microorganisms while they decompose organic matter under aerobic conditions at a specified temperature. Okay, to understand more about BOD, we are going to explain the cause, the good and the bad effect, the way to overcome it, and the related issue. So let's go. Okay, the cause. Okay, the cause of it is organic loading is occurrence of excess organic matter inside water due to sewage disposal and eutrophication. So the excess organic matter such as leaf, wood debris, animal influence from pulp and paper mist, water waste treatment plants, and food processing plants, failing septic system, and urban storm water runoff. That is some of the cause.
Okay, and now I want to explain more about the definition of biological oxygen demand, or known as BOD. This BOD is represent the amount of oxygen consumed by bacteria and other microorganisms while they decompose organic matter under the aerobic oxygen. Under aerobic, oxygen is present. By that, the condition at a specific temperature. By the microorganism and bacteria decompose organic matter, they also in the condition of specified temperature. Okay. Then, when you look at water in a lake, and one thing you don't see is oxygen. We know that every water have oxygen, H2O. Okay. In a way, we think that water is the opposite of air, but the common lake of stream does contain small amount of oxygen. Lake have small amount of oxygen, but we don't see it. Okay, by that, in the form, the small amount of oxygen is called dissolved oxygen in the lake. Although the amount of dissolved oxygen is small, up to be 10 molecules of oxygen per million of water. It is a crucial component of natural water bodies. The presence of a sufficient concentration of dissolved oxygen is critical to maintaining the aquatic life. So oxygen is very important to every life, as we know, and aesthetic quality of stream and lake. The biological oxygen demand is also the presence of a sufficient concentration of dissolved oxygen is critical to maintaining the aquatic life and aesthetic quality of stream and lakes, like just now, and determine how organic matter affect the concentration of dissolved oxygen in a stream or lake is integral of water quality management. So by that is water is very important to every living life. Also biological oxygen demand is also really affected by water. Okay, that's all for me.
So, okay, thank you HAQEEM for telling us about the definition and the meaning of biochemical oxygen demand. So now it is my turn to tell you guys about the effect of the biochemical oxygen demand. So the rate of oxygen consumption is affected by a number of variables such as temperature, pH value, the presence of certain kind microorganism, and the type of organic and inorganic material in the water. Okay, the greater the value, the more rapidly oxygen is depleted in the stream. This means less oxygen is available to higher form of aquatic life. The consequences of high BOD are the same as those for low dissolved oxygen. Okay, this will make aquatic organisms become stressed, suffocate, and eventually die. Okay, so this is some elaboration from the temperatures factor. So, biochemical oxygen demand is affected by the same factors that affect this oxygen. Measuring biochemical oxygen demand process require taking two measurements. Okay, one is measured immediately for this oxygen, which is we call initial, and then the second is incubated in the lab for 5 days and then tested for the amount of dissolved oxygen remaining, which is final. Okay, this represents the amount of oxygen consumed by microorganisms to break down the organic matter present in the sample during the incubation period. This is the pictures for sources of dissolved oxygen. So at high BOD levels, organisms such as microinvertebrates that are more tolerant of lower dissolved oxygen, such as leeches and sludge worms, may appear and become numerous. So these organisms needing higher oxygen level, such as caddis larvae and mayfly nymphs, will not survive.
Now I will tell you about related issue in biochemical oxygen demand. One of the related issue is people need to think that about the effect of littering to the environment, because by disposing trash and toxic waste into the rain and river will cause water pollution. This is some example of related issue in biochemical oxygen demand. Check it up. Okay, by that, by throwing the trash in the drain, they will cause an healthy water and unhealthy water, and it also will cause water pollution. Okay, I will tell you about reference. Check this next slide. Okay, some reference that can be made about biochemical oxygen demand is the amount of oxygen taken up by a microorganism that decompose organic waste in water. Therefore, it is used as measure of the amount of certain type of organic pollutant in water. This can explain by the amount of oxygen by microorganism is so important to water to maintain their BOD level. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Thank you.